All right, welcome in there, MetaFam. Give everyone a few minutes to hop in the stream and make sure this baby is live on YouTube as I pull it up here on the phone. All right, does show live on my YouTube, which is good. Hey, all right, we got some people in. All right, we got Bezos, Dame, Beach. Welcome in, everybody. Figure we'll get on here and talk for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. We'll see how everything goes. I just got a few things to talk about, and I want to share a couple things. Throwing around some ideas to keep the channel going, keeping things kind of entertaining, make it fun. I don't know. We're going to go over some of those couple of things. All right, we got Wakil, Marks, Julian. All right, so welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all taking time out of your day to come spend a little bit of time with me. All right. Hey, Michael, what's going on, man? Welcome in, my buddy Mad Dog. Michael Baker, Mad Dog. All right, man. All right, guys. Before we get started, I've been kind of like mentioned in my last video. Still going to cover MMTLP. I really don't want to talk about any other stock because I'm not really interested in any other stocks. So I'm just kind of thinking of stuff that I'm interested in. And I don't know if it's anything you guys would be interested in, but I'm going to put it out there. I'm thinking about doing some kind of like raffle. I don't know. You guys know I talked about in previous videos how I go and like win knives and stuff at carnivals like that. Come to find out, I did not know Tony Market Moves was a knife collector himself. I wish I would have knew that beforehand because we could have talked about knives, man. I love knives. So I got like some cool items that I thought would be kind of cool to do like a raffle style giveaway where like you buy a ticket and you have a chance of winning something. And like I'm thinking about, I have a roulette wheel. As you know, roulette wheel has 0, 00, and numbers 1 through 36. I would basically sell all 38 numbers, which is 1 through 36 and 0, 00 on the wheel, and you would pick which number you want on that wheel, and we would do so many spins of the wheel. Would I give out 10 prizes, 20 prizes, 15 prizes, and maybe like $10 for each number. So if you have a favorite number, you would put in $10, you get to pick your number, and we would do that many spins on the wheel. And like, this here's something I kind of made. Made this up here. It's kind of cool. It's a nice display case. I keep this on my dresser actually. And it kind of fits in with the stock market YouTube theme. Has the Bitcoin, a Dogecoin, Ethereum coin, and a Shiba Inu coin. And I'm telling you, it is a cool display to have on your desk, man. I truly love it. Here's the back of it. And those coins are metal coins. They're not plastic. They are solid metal coins. And they're in a nice protective case around the coin. Plus, they're in a nice display case to put on your dresser. Now, the light will show here. You can see a little bit of smudge marks in there. But when it's in like normal, without like any direct light on it, it looks really good like on your dresser. Trust me. Like I said, I have that setting on my dresser. That's probably one I won't put in the giveaway, but I have stuff to make another one because this is pretty cool. But this is like something I would kind of put in there. And like, of course, we do the shipping and all. Shipping would probably be included with the raffle. That's why I'd have to pick out how many prizes. Michael, so I'm checking out Tony Surveyor YouTube, the Magic Knife Maker. Yeah, man. Like, so here's a knife I just bought. This is actually the second one I bought of this one, man. This is really cool. Like, I'm just here to talk about stuff I like, and I should have been doing this. I brought up knives before on the channel, just kind of briefing when I want them at carnivals, but I do actually buy knives as well. And sometimes at carnivals, I like to win duplicate knives. Here's a nice Mmtlp knife. This thing is cool, man. It has the red outline on it. It's a nice, solid knife. Like, it fits in your hand really good. I love knives, man. Knives are kind of like my new passion. So instead of investing in stocks, I'm actually investing in knives. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. We are going to talk about MMTLP. We're just talking about here, man. This cool M-Tech knife right here. It's a nice knife. So there's that one. That's one of my recent purchases. This is not one I wanted at the carnival, which I do have a lot of knives that I want at the carnival. Now this one here, man, is really cool design. Has the flaming skull on it, man. Look at the flames on that bad boy. Look at that skull design, man. Has your stomper here at the bottom. You can bust out like glass. Things like that. All right, so here you go. Look at the skull on that, man. Kind of looks like a flaming skull, Terminator skull. And it even has the design on the blade. I love knives that have designs on the blade. I'm just like a sucker for these knives, man. That has designs on the blade. I just love it. So there you can see, has the full design. There it is, kind of as a whole. And like I said, it's a nice, sturdy, solid knife. Fits in your hand. I can grip that with my hand and have all that knife, the blade right up there, plenty of room. So yeah, I love it, man. Dustin said he's ready to see the Sham Wow. That was pretty cool with the Sham Wow back in the day. All right, so that's kind of something I'm thinking about, doing some raffles. So leave a comment. Would you be interested in possibly even purchasing a spot on the roulette wheel? I haven't picked out what prizes I would do yet. I would do some knives. I would do some Bitcoins. Also have some stuff from the SEC rally. Uncle Smokey gave me some dog tags. So I could put that in there as well. I got a lot of cool other things too that I could throw in the raffle, kind of mix it up. Probably the bulk of it would be maybe knives, because I do have a lot of knives. So I think that's kind of cool. I'm thinking $10. You want to buy 3-4 numbers? That's fine. You could do that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. You could buy as many numbers as you want. It's just $10 for each number, and that would be for all the whole raffle. So if I'm doing like 10 prizes, you buy that number, you could win more than once. If that number comes up 3-4 times, you can win 3 or 4 prizes. So that's kind of how I'm thinking about doing it. Haven't got the prizes put together, just kind of throwing it out here on the live stream. Just something kind of entertaining, man. I don't know. We're going to talk about MMTLP still, but something to keep the channel going, something fresh, something new. And like I said, I'd rather invest in knives and certain collectibles than currently the stock market, because at least I'm getting something for my money and I can physically hold it in my hand, and I don't have to worry about anyone, shorting it, naked shorting it. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah. So that's kind of my thoughts. Like I said, comment down below if you're interested in a raffle. All right, Michael Baker, are you a hunter or fisherman? Actually, I am neither, but I have done both. I have hunted in the past, and I have fished in the past. And my dad's a big fisherman, actually. He actually posts videos on his YouTube channel of fishing. But I am not that big into it. But I love collecting knives. That's kind of my collection right now. I told you I have not invested since December 9th, since the FINRA U3 halt, and now I've been kind of investing into knives. That's kind of what I've been doing, is buying knives. All right, so here we got Rare DD, 258 days since the MMTLP U3 halt, FINRA. FINRA is careful with words unless they're in a corporate action. That is very, very true. Here it says, how irresponsible was it to hold on to your MMTLP short positions, knowing months in advance that the company is going private? Did they know that there'd be a U3 halt before brokers began to force close positions? That is a good question. Hey, we got Fine One, man. Nice to see you again, buddy. He went back to gold and silver. Absolutely, that's a great investment too. Gold and silver, that's always going to be around. Now, I do think, certain of your blue chip stocks will probably be good if you hold them the next 10, 20 years. You'll get through all this kind of mess currently here in the market, possible more inflation and just money printing and everything like that. Yeah, gold and silver, man. I was reading up on knives. Knives are kind of something that I believe will go up in value as well. They're saying that's going to, like, the market cap will the market cap will double. So I'm just kind of buying collectibles right now. I'm not going like crazy. I buy a little bit here and there, you know. Now, I do have a cool knife coming. Once I get that bad boy, I cannot wait to show you all when I get this other knife in that I ordered, man. It is a cool knife. All right, so let's keep going here. Ham Short Killer has this post out replying to Junk Savvy, which we did a video on this, the breaking news about the Congressional Research Services. And Ham says, MMTLP, you need to get to the point. You stop trading. Now everyone must have a share to match their statements. Stop all the nonsense excuses they come up with. They're looking to blame anyone but the system. Musical chairs, the music has stopped. Cut the bull crap out. I cannot agree anymore with what Ham said right there. That is the truth. All right, Huckleberry did this post, and John Berta retweeted it with his own little post. So let's see. Huckleberry replied to this article here on Market Watch, and about Morgan Stanley, J.P. Morgan, Goldman, and $500 million settlement stock lending here. So here he says, so it seems there's a pattern here. You mean to say that these finance giants will resort to collusion and manipulate shorting and lending? MMTLP, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, Goldman, and $500 million settlement stock lending, antitrust suit, Market Watch. And John Berta here says, is Goldman Sachs willing to settle for $500 million? How much did they actually make on their loan business? Patrick Byrne has enlightened us on this money machine for the lending firms, which is true. That is the point. Yeah, they settled on a $500 million settlement, but how many billions and trillions did they make? Did they make 10 trillion and they only got to pay a $500 million fee? That's nothing, guys. That is nothing. That's what they do. When they make money, I think John Berta mentioned this before, they already put money to the side for settlements that they know they're just going to settle on and pay. If they make 10 million, they're putting $1 million to the side for a settlement down the road. That's what they do. They just automatically write it off. They know it's coming. So yeah, they can make $1 trillion. They pay 100 million. That's pennies to them. They already made that 100 million. They don't care. They know these settlements. It is a lot of money. Yes, don't get me wrong, but to what they made, it is pennies on the dollar to what they're making. All right, we got a couple more people joining in. Welcome in, Julian. Larry Treasure says, Terry. Larry, welcome in, man. Supreme Judge, how you been, buddy? Welcome in. All right. So, yeah, very important there. That's why, like I said, this post right here is still why I have not invested. Still to this day, guys, I have not invested in the actual stock market on my own. Now, yes, I do through my job. I have a pension. I have a 457B retirement plan, 401k, and that's all through my job. And then also I invest monthly into I-bonds, savings bonds. So that's currently my investments that I do. I invest in the savings bonds, pension plan, 401k, 457B. I invest in all that stuff. So yeah, I had not invested in the stock market. Actually, I've been taking my money out of the brokerages. I had money in Robinhood. I've been pulling that money out. I think I left like $100 in there. I pulled all that money out I had in Robinhood. I'm pulling money out of brokerages. I am leaving money in my Fidelity and TradeStation until this MMTLP thing figures out what's going to happen. I did a video where I called TradeStation. They said there's no fee. So I'm still keeping my money in there in case they call me and say there is some kind of a fee. And then same with Fidelity. I'm keeping my money in there until that S1 becomes effective about the the bonus shares that Greg McCabe's going to do. So I am keeping money in Fidelity in case I have to pay that $100 transfer fee. So once all that is resolved, I would pretty much be pulling all my cash out of the brokerages that I physically put money into and only use money that I'm putting in through my paycheck through my job because I just don't trust the markets. I don't care if we get a bull market tomorrow. I am not investing because this is not resolved. The markets haven't changed, and I just refuse to invest in that market. You know what I mean? I'm going to buy stuff I like. why they're in the stock market where they're just going to rob us of our money when we try to buy stocks that we actually like, you know, the meme stocks. But I mean, like I said, Metamaterials is a fantastic company, but the market is not going to, the market's going to do what it can to keep that down. And it's just heartbreaking. All right. So here we go. So Ham retweeted to his post that we just read here, the one about you need to get to the point. Here he says, get this story straight. No matter what you have. Sorry, hang on a second. I think my, sorry here, guys. I think my chat froze. Hey, John, welcome in, buddy. He says, ditto, I'm not investing either. Absolutely. Like I said, still not investing, have not invested. I'm actually buying collectibles and, like I said, savings bonds, things like that, through my job investing. That's what I'm doing. I'm personally not investing into the markets on my own well-being, and I refuse to do so. Here it says, MMTLP, get the story straight. No matter what you have, more longs than shares available. More shares equals fraud. The company can be murderers. It doesn't matter who they are. 165 million is the number, not 500 to 700 million longs. They are trying to change the story. Don't let them. Absolutely. All right, here we go. Frank Nez did this article, and then he retweeted this and says, Hester Pierce has once again voted against the newly approved SEC transparency proposals. That's right. Hester Pierce, the one that was on Charles Payne, that had the video where he grilled her and she gave the hedge fund brochure answers to Charles Payne. She has once again voted against the transparency proposals. Wow. I'm not surprised, but another reason why I will not invest into the market. If this stuff would get approved and I can see change in the market, absolutely I would. Absolutely, I would want to get back into the market. But until like this here, the transparency stuff, until these new laws get put into place, I am not investing in the market. So that's why, like I said, I'm doing collectibles. I'm still going to always follow MMTLP and track what MMTLP does. And in the meantime, like I said, I'm going out, enjoying time with friends and family, buying collectibles, thinking about doing some raffles here on YouTube. I think that'd be kind of cool. Hopefully people will be interested in that. And if not, it's okay. I buy stuff that I like. So even if no one's interested, that's perfectly fine. I want to talk about things that I like. Hey, Al, welcome in. He says, hi, Terry, I'm late. I still pick up a few GTI when the shares are low. That's about all the activity I'm up to. Yeah. Like I said, you guys do what you want, man. If you love certain stocks out there, and I wish you all the best. I absolutely do. I hope it all works out. But with the way, when we thought MMTLP, that video we did where, Houston Wade said, MMTLP is the litmus test. And we failed. That's right. Fenrir pulls the U3 Hawk that we never would have seen coming and screwed the whole thing up. So in my opinion, if they could screw that over, there's no way they're going to let any other stock win. They're just not going to let any other short squeeze kind of stock win unless some kind of law changes. And maybe I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. But if they screwed over the MMTLP situation, they're definitely going to screw over a position that's currently still trading in the market because, let's see, Supreme Judge says, I told my wife I'm not putting any real money into the market until they abolish naked shorting with a hefty punishment for Absolutely, I agree. And it should be a hefty punishment along with jail time. It should be jail time, and that's what will hurt them the most. They already put money to the side for the fees. Like I said, they make $100 million, they'll put $2 million off to the side for a penalty. That's just what they do. They make $1 trillion, they'll put $50 million off to the side for a penalty or $500 million off to the side for. They don't care. That's what they'll do. They'll just write it off. It's a tax. It's basically like a tax. It's like we're getting taxed on this down the road. It may take them 2-3 years, but we're making money on the interest on this. They just really don't care. Al says, there's still accountability around the corner. Stay positive. Absolutely. I'm still positive on what's going to happen. Uh, that's not changed. I just refuse to invest anymore. I've already got my money in the market through my own personal investments. Not, like I said, anything I do through my employer, I'm still doing that. But anything I personally do, I'm not investing into the market, and I refuse to until I see change. In the meantime, as I showed you all earlier, for anyone new that's hopped in, been getting some knives, man. Collectible knives. This is one of my new ones here. I already have one of these. I had to get a second one because I got a good deal on it, and it's just a really good knife, man. I love this knife. We got that one, and we got this one here too. This is a really nice knife. The Flaming Skull, man. It is a cool knife. Love this knife, man. And then, of course, I showed you all earlier one of the things I put together. I made this little display. Got this display case. Got the coins in there. Metal, nice solid metal coins. All gold. Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, Doge, and Ethereum. And here's the backs of them, man. They look really cool. These are some of the items. I got a lot of doubles of these. So these are kind of things that I would like to put into the raffle that I think I would do here on YouTube. Man, why is that making that sound? There. All right, so let's see. Supreme Judge says these are all from the ring toss. These two are not. These are two actually bought. I do have a lot of knives from the ring toss. And I got a lot of doubles, so those are ones I'm probably going to put into the raffle. I'll probably come out with another live stream here. Maybe I'll get some knives together over the weekend, come out with maybe 10 or 15 different items, maybe show the items and see if anyone would be interested in buying a raffle ticket for the, I think I said doing $10. But it wouldn't be through YouTube though, because YouTube takes 30%. So that's right. If you guys send like a donation through YouTube, they take 30%. So it's technically only $7 is what I would receive. So it would have to go through like PayPal or Cash App, something like that. And you have to select on PayPal, like you have to do family and friends. So that way there's no fee. But yeah, Al says the knife would look good. Look great sticking out of Gensler's keister. Yeah, that's true, Supreme. Wait, they take 30%? Yes. So if you would send me a $10 super chat, YouTube is taking $3 of that. I would get $7. That's how that works. They take 30%. So if anyone would want to purchase a raffle, it's kind of weird because it's 30% of the total. I guess I would have to figure that out. I guess it'd be like $13, but then it's going to be 30% of $13. So if you do it through the YouTube, it may be a little bit more, but through PayPal and Cash App, it'd be a straight $10. So, yeah. See, my buddy John here says, guys, if you're not subscribed to John, make sure you go check him out on YouTube as well. Covers some great MMTLP information as well. John says, made a bunch off Dogecoin. He bought it for $1, sold it for $1 and sold it under 40, sold it 45. I like to win a coin collection. That'd be cool. Nickel. Yeah, not buckle. Gotcha. I got you there, John. Yeah, man, I got a lot of cool coins. Like I said, it'd be part of the raffle. I'm going to come up with that. I'm going to probably create like a spreadsheet, like an Excel spreadsheet with the numbers. And I actually got like a live roulette wheel, guys. That's right. I actually have a live. I have the actual like a legit wood roulette wheel with the rollout map with the numbers on it. So it would kind of look kind of cool, actually. We'll probably do like a live stream on that. And then, like I said, you would purchase your numbers. So once that number sells, that number's locked into that person when they do the purchase of the raffle. And then we would just go from there. So all the numbers, once all the numbers are sold, then we would do the raffle. So then I would have, probably when you do it, I'd have to get your name and address. So if you would win a raffle, then I can mail you your gift. So, all right. I believe that's gonna be it for this video. I'll be back with another video. If anything breaking happens, I'll probably do a video tomorrow or sometime over the weekend. If not, maybe Monday we'll come back with something. Maybe I'll come out with the items, or maybe even over the weekend, depending what's going on, showing which items I've selected for the raffle and kind of go from there. And all right, guys, we'll let it chat here. We'll go to the comments for 5 more minutes. Comment below if you have any questions, any comments. Yeah, and even right now, YouTube itself, the views are down drastically. And I think as more, how long this has been going, as you saw here, 258 days now, we're in since the U3 halt. I think a lot of people are just like done, exhausted, which I can understand that, absolutely, which I completely understand that. I just got to add during the stream. That is a new feature YouTube just started, actually, Supreme. That was always a problem with live streams before, actually, as a content creator. Because you know, as a content creator, you do want to make a little bit of money. You are putting your time into this. It does kind of take away from your free time. It does take away from, you know, spending time with your friends, family. So, you know, it is nice to get some compensation for your hard work. And it was crazy. Why is that doing that? Look at this knife, man. I don't know why that's doing it. Oh, that's the clip making that noise. Okay. Got it. All right. But yeah, I hope it's not going to you and mostly YouTube. YouTube does take care of us content creators on the ad revenue. They do. Of course, YouTube gets their cut, but I believe on the ad revenue, YouTube is pretty generous with the payouts and how that works. Like I said, here recently, though, it's been kind of dead on YouTube. Unless you're like a huge YouTuber. I mean, someone like my channel or anyone covering, you know, stock market right now, the views are down, the ad revenue is down, so there ain't really much money to be made, and it's not ever really about it's never really been about the money. It's just always been nice. You know, I was using that money to invest in the market. Ain't really making anything now, so we just come out here to hang out with the MetaFam, keep up what's going on. All right, we got Dave R here says, hey Terry, can you believe Fender has blocked me from calling him? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. But that does not surprise me that Fender would do that. That does not surprise me they would do that. They probably, as soon as you call into Fender, and if you mention MMTLP, they probably automatically block your number. That's probably something that happens like automatically. So I would not be surprised on that. All right, doesn't look like any more really comments or questions down below, so we'll make this a shorter live stream. We got to cover the information. We got to talk about a raffle we're going to do. Probably next time you see me, I'll have a spreadsheet made up, and we will see if anyone wants to purchase some numbers. I'll have my Cash App and PayPal links up there. If you do it through YouTube, like I said, we'd have to do a little more than 10 because they charge that 30%. So it may have to be like $13.50 or something. I'll have to do the math on that to figure out how that would work out. But yeah. All right, guys. We're going to call it end this live stream. I love and appreciate every single one of you all. I'll catch you on the next one, guys.